good to try to see, like, what do we have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15 versus 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. We tried 15 versus 9. Now I see how good being entrenched is. And I'm thinking, if that's how good they are and they haven't even built any defenses, think about how god tier we're gonna be with level 7, level 8 land forts. Stop button above the general portrait. That one, right? Is there anything else I need to do? Now H. Oh. Okay. Hey, good news. We only lost 10,000 people. Hey, we've got 40,000 more for reinforcements. It's time to research radios. At last. We have a reason. Entrenchment +2. Listen, we had to give it a shot. I don't know. I'm curious how many casualties we did or didn't inflict right there. Yes, let's get reinforcement rate 5%. Research radios. So, how long was that fighting? Not that long, right? Alright, chat, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, dude. This war is probably gonna last for a long time unless we're really unlucky. So why don't we just say, oopsie, did not succeed in that little offensive. And we got more to learn on. Are you guys still striking? Okay, instead of striking, you guys and you guys group up. Okay, now we got 15, and we're gonna leave the 15 on convoy rating. They lost 200K. Well, total, yeah, but not against us. Italy's only at 171,000 total. Oh, we killed 3.7K. You can highlight that, it tells you. So, wow, we got stomped, chat. They killed 10.7K of us. We killed 3.7K of them. It was not a good tactical decision, but it was a good learning thing. Tox, did you get my channel point question? No, but since we're winding down here, I will check it out. Actually, let's do this first. Let's finish this. I want to see what happens. We only have 6 days left. Mad Dog says, how have you been enjoying Hearts of Iron 4? Do you have any interest in Fallout? I actually streamed all of New Vegas like a year or two ago. I think it was last year. Okay, you are the new guy. You can hang out in Athens. So we have 34,000 dudes. Realistically, what should we be training them in? I can't get any more special forces still. Yeah, I didn't finish the DLC. I have like 1 or 2 DLCs left. But I am enjoying Hearts of Iron 4 quite a bit because I just like strategy games and I like map games and I like games where you have to use limited resources like we have in Greece to kind of like face down all the odds. Okay. Do we just want to leave these 34,000 available for reinforcing and or for ships? How many people staff a single ship? 12 hundo. That's not that many. We can probably recruit at least one more infantry division. Chat, we got 20 army XP. Should we add a motorized recon company? Or a cavalry? We're not really making any motors. We could start. We actually have a surplus of improved artillery. So why don't we just turn this down? We haven't got anti-air 2 yet. Is it generally a good idea to try to fill all this in, or do you guys prefer to, like, add actual... Oh, so instead of just having support artillery, wait a second, you can just put like actual artillery there. Line artillery. Oh. So does this still do anything without having line artillery? Yeah, it's 12 artillery. So line artillery is... You can add mountaineers to this too without making them special forces? Interesting. So this is 36 instead of 12 artillery. Ah. So what's the upsides and downsides? Big defense, big breakthrough, big soft attack. It takes supplies, lowers organization, and increases your combat width, which in this case is a bad thing, right? Even though on the screen, when you're fighting, combat width number big means good, which is not at all confusing. Combat width is a mysterious enigma. You ideally add up to 20 combat width, so field artillery would have to take away from other divisions. So how do I see my combat width right now? What is this weird meta number that apparently is of the utmost importance? I'm at 21 right now. That's what you're saying? So I want to take out 1 infantry. Now we're at 22. So how do I just delete? Okay. So why is 20 the magic number? Why is this like the metagaming chat? Seven infantry, 2 artillery is POG. It's because there's a limit that can participate in battle. If you use weird wits, you can screw yourself by not getting the max troops in a battle. Okay. I just want you to know that as a new player, that sounds ridiculous. But okay. Alright. Whatever you say, devs. You're the boss. Anyway. That's gonna take all... No, it's gonna take 10 XP. Like, why would you not just hard cap this before you hard cap, like, the combat? I guess because you can infinitely stack your regiments on top of each other? I don't know. There's probably a reason, but I don't know what it is. So I'm just going to save that. Right? This is what we want? Do we want recon or no? It might be too much trouble. You're kind of like super stacky. You've already got field hospital and anti-air. So speaking of, we could add anti-air, chat. But I feel like just the support is good for now. Turn your production back up if you do that? Oh, yeah. Well, that sucks. Because that actually... Wait, no, that's... Yeah. Because we're going to probably burn through these pretty fast. But it's like, we have 1,700, though. We're making 6.5 a week. It's how they make it so you can't put 5 million troops on one tile and use it to blast through everything. Oh, interesting. Like Crusader Kings 3? A supply is supposed to mitigate that. I can put 50,000 troops on Crusader Kings 3, a single tile, and nobody bats an eye. But apparently Hearts of Iron has different rules. At what point would we want to make a physical anti-air, like, squad? Probably once we have, like, better anti-air. And more. Okay, we'll save this. Does that free up more manpower for us? Simultaneously, we want to start recruiting at least 2, I'd say. And spend the other factories. Oh, there you go. Needed for reinforcements, 792. Okay. Sure, I'll put them back so we can reinforce. You would make another 7-2 template, but with anti-air instead, and sprinkle them on the front line of support. I gotcha. All right, well, I was ending the stream, but also I want to see what happens after you get traditional allies in the Aegean. And I'm curious to see if anything comes of, like, why did Italy declare war on me if they don't intend to actually do anything? Oh, good job, good job. The British have been helping us so very much. And we need to do 2 things. Number 1, we need to check and make sure we still have our Metaxism, which we do, because I think we finished it. So Metaxism's good to go. We have extra, our stability is down right now because of being at war. But we're still decently stable despite that. And Metaxism is responsible for 15% of that stability. Okay, and then I was gonna look and see what came under traditional allies in the Aegean. Get the event the Kingdom of Greece suggests in Gnosis. And then after that, we can get expansion of Athens for a research slot, which is kind of sexy. Might be too greedy considering we're at war. But nonetheless. How are the sheeps? I think there's still quote-unquote convoy rating. All right, chat. I think that is a good spot. 16th of Feb, 1940. We'll pick this up again very soon, maybe even this weekend. Or maybe Monday. Maybe like Sunday or Monday or something like that. And dive back in. This time, we will be able to basically unpause as soon as the game resumes. So that's going to be nice. And just play. We won't have to do 2 hours of prep work before we unpause, because there's really nothing else to do except maybe spend some political power on an upgrade. But Baby's First War, I kind of like the fact that, I mean, we went through, what, 36 is the starting year? So, going on 4 years. When a full playthrough is only 16 years, that's a pretty significant amount of time. You know? Props for trying to learn this on stream. I had a great time. Thanks, CJ Mel. I know some of it was frustrating, and sometimes I get frustrated and take that out on people trying to help, but sometimes you guys' help just sucks. And sometimes it's the difference maker that makes the whole stream better. So I'm willing to put up with the former as long as you keep spoon-feeding the latter. Orange bar, smiley face. So thank you for greasing the wheels and helping to understand some of these more nebulous mechanics that I would never figure out on my own, like 20 is the ideal combat width. I'm just going to remember that now. I'll just remember. I'm looking forward to starting an intelligence agency. I'm looking forward. I really just like the feeling of boofing all of my land forts and knowing that the Italians will never take them unless they do something crazy or bring in a bunch of Germans. 40 is for the big boys. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Ideally, actually, how long do we still have on that? 4th of June, 1941. So we still have a year, over a year, to continue boofing the super defense. I kind of like the idea of just being pocket defense Greece that never, like, honestly, a victory condition for me is just never get invaded by Italy or Germany successfully, and like maybe unite Cyprus and puppet state Bulgaria and Turkey is like super end game if we can get to there. That would be like true end game. Neutral end game is just don't lose, because we're the first one that got declared on. Basically risk Australia. Basically, yes. Hold the line, I think, is fitting. But what's fun is that since the games are a little shorter because of that, there's so many, like, paths to take. And also with no historical focus, I feel like that really leads to some unique experiences. But yeah, just being able to choose as any of these powers and having all that extra content. Like, Turkey sounds fun. Can you look at their tree before you pick them? How do you pop that open? Never played non-historical, fun to watch it. Yeah, it's just, I like seeing all the random events that can happen and how the world state changes. I learned a lot about history and geography playing this game. I feel the same, yeah. I feel like I've already learned, like, the Greece World War II history, which I never would have known before. I also like that I can identify just by looking where Cyprus is, where Macedonia is. I know where the split between Turkey and Greece outside of Istanbul is. I know where the Aegean Islands are. Like, I remember quite a bit now just by playing one sesh as Greece. So that's been really fun. I feel like a lot of good learning. It's very quiet now. We'll be back later today, chat. I'll be going to bed in a couple hours. And I will see you again. I don't know what we're going to play today. I'm just going to figure it out. Probably planning on some Raft Saturday shenanigans. But before you leave, those of you who are still left, Sim's playing some Microsoft Flight Sim, so if you'd like to pop on over there and give him a shout from yours truly. Might be a sleepy raid at 3 o'clock in the morning, but get your psychos or your hisses ready, those of you who are left, and give him a shout. Playing some Microsoft Flight Sim. I am jealous. I want to go take to the skies. I send my best. It's fun to watch you figure out stuff. Chat's very helpful too. Yeah, I know it can be a little frustrating when I get stuck on something and we sit there for 10 minutes trying to figure it out, but I think that getting past that hurdle is the thing that makes it worth it, because it shows that even if it needs a little bit of outside help, which you might be able to get through tutorial videos that you watch on YouTube, or maybe even by watching this stream as I figure stuff out, that it can be done, and nothing like I didn't know what I was doing when I started the stream either, and we were still able to progress, do stuff, and I think set up for a nice sequel stream after this, where we're going to be immediately in war for our lives next time we play. So it'll be a nice, fun place to begin the next stream. Anyway, I will catch you guys again tomorrow. Good night, goodbye, say hi to Sim. I'll catch you once I get some food. Good night for now. See you over there.